Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back. I am the Mystic Mommy. I am here to do a reading for Libras today, any and all Libra placements. This is your reading. So, initially, I was shuffling and putting down cards and talking, and stand fell, phone fell. I didn't want to pull the cards back, so kept going, but then it happened again. So, I just took a picture and here is what your reading is. So you got a really, really good reading, guys. You got a lot of major arcana energy. World was the first card out. So this is a successful end of a cycle. So if it's the end, you know there's some new beginnings coming soon, right? But this is, you've learned a lot in this cycle and you're able to apply this knowledge and wisdom moving forward. Then you got the Nine of Cups, more evidence of success. You're happy, you're fulfilling your own emotional needs, and you're doing well. This is wish fulfillment energy. You're glowing, you're looking good and feeling good, okay? Then we got the Sun, the best card in the deck, okay? So you're happy, you're radiant, you're literally shining, you're glowing right now. Joy, happiness, all the good things, okay? And then you got the Chariot next. So more winning, you're confident, you're moving. This is a card of movement. So you're either physically moving or just moving mentally from people, place, or thing, but it's a positive forward movement, okay? You got the Three of Swords that came out, but this is something in the past. It's a past hurt, betrayal. Perhaps you're feeling kind of rejected, and it was hurtful, but it was like a mental hurt kind of situation, but it's done for, okay? It was in the past. Four of Pentacles came out right after that, so perhaps you were holding on too tightly to the memory of that hurt, okay? And you needed to let go. But then we had the Ace of Cups, so this is new again. This is the hand of the divine handing you new love for self, love for another, creativity, abundance. It's really, really good energy. So the first card that I clarified, since everything else was so positive, the only challenging one there was the Three of Swords. So I asked why that was there. We got Temperance. So that hurtful situation either had something to do with a Sagittarius, or it is the energy of Sagittarius within you. It is also you alchemizing and using that energy to alchemize and change and push you forward. And we can see it's definitely done so in a positive manner. Okay, and that angel is pouring one substance from one cup into another and mixing. So it's balance, it's alchemy, it's change, it's positive change. And anytime I see an angel, I see that as, your guardians, ancestors, guides, whatever you choose to call them, have your back, okay? They're here for you. The moon clarified the world. So the moon is sometimes illusions, the hidden, the unseen, the subconscious. It's Pisces energy. But I think it's just you using your intuition a little bit more. You being an air sign, you know that you think a lot. You use that mental energy, but are you really digging into your subconscious and using your intuition? So I think that's just showing that you've learned in this cycle to trust your intuition in your decision making. The Ten of Cups clarify the Nine of Cups, which is amazing because that's just showing more forward movement like that Chariot showed. You went from the 9 to the 10. So you went from being happy, fulfilling your own emotional needs, to having the whole shebang, like the happy family, happy life, whatever family is to you. You have processed all these changes and things going on in your life, major changes, because there's a lot of major arcana energy here, and you have been able to make a lot of progress. Okay, and then the High Priestess came out, And sometimes the moon is like something hidden, but since it came out with the high priestess, it's definitely just you really tapping into that intuition, okay? You really tapping into your own subconscious and using that to your advantage to progress and really be happy, okay? And as far as players here, we had fixed sign energy because of the world, but I'm kind of leaning more to Aquarius energy, but that is Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo. We did have Leo energy come up again with the sun. We had Cancer energy, we had Pisces energy, and we had Sagittarius energy. We also had your energy show up because at the bottom of the first deck we had the Queen of Swords, which is air sign energy, and you are an air sign, so I'm gonna take it as you. So this is somebody who knows what they want. They are clear. They are very straightforward. Very firm in their beliefs, and it's queen energy, so it's sovereign energy. We had the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the other deck, so that is perhaps change in your romantic life, and with that Ace of Cups being there, so self-love, especially with that Nine of Cups, it's a lot of self-fulfillment, but I am also sensing a new love coming into your life. It's looking good. It is a night, so keep that in mind. That's not a bad thing, but that's not a king, so it's the beginnings, okay? And especially with that ace, it's new. And that is water sign energy. So it might not necessarily be a water sign person, but somebody that exhibits that type of energy. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And we had Cancer and Pisces show up in this spread already. So those may be your placements. Those could be somebody else's placements. Take it how it resonates. Okay, if this was helpful or you enjoyed this in any way, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would really, really appreciate it. Okay, and check out your other placements too. If you haven't already, I've gone through the whole zodiac and there's definitely more to come, but go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.